There we go. Okay, so now we are in the game. Let me adjust this so I can see the audio levels of the game and my mic at the same time. Alright. So like I said, before we actually move on to Primrose's Chapter 4, or her Chapter 3, I mean, I kind of want to take her through Quicksand Caves, get her some extra experience, but I gotta find where the Quicksand Caves even was. Okay, it's right over there. Okay, so we just gotta exit out of Wellspring. If I remember correctly, I have it marked down as a level 40 dungeon, so, I mean, it should be level 40, and the story content we've been doing up until now has been all level 40, so we should be good for it. If it still ends up proving too hard, then, well, we'll do Primrose's story, but I think we'll be able to get through it. What are you doing out here, dude? Already gotten everything from you? I gotta remember where this place is.
It's a good day for battle.
Oh, that's right. I ran away from a bunch of stuff when I came back down here last time. Because I was just trying to get to the, to the town, so...
I am ready.
We need to actually fight stuff, which is fine. Primrose needs some
don't mind me.
XP, and she could do for some job points as well. You're summon, you're at 3 on Sweet Tooth. That should be good for now. After this dungeon, we'll probably need to renew Sweet Tooth, though. Music might be a little loud on the game. Let me just bump it down one little notch. There we go. Let's do this. I want you to be able to hear me fine, but not be too loud compared to the game. Let's try Axe. Axe doesn't work.
I am ready. Oh, don't
Bow works, okay.
Victory shall be mine.
Let's just go with an Aber's Reckoning.
Time to steal the show.
Okay, and take them all out at once.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Honestly, didn't think that was gonna happen, but okay. Pretty sure we get to the Quicksand Caves by going around this way. Then coming down here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, well, first we have a dungeon, boss, an enemy. Can't speak today, like most days.
I am ready.
Well, we don't have anything to analyze, so we may as well just go ahead and break them with Lightning Bolt.
Lightning, strike true.
I'm gonna switch over to Staff and Insight.
Come if you dare.
I'll not be defeated. May the sacred flame shine forth.
I'm hoping today that after we get through this dungeon in Primrose's story, we can just move straight on to getting the bonus jobs, so we can get every job unlocked. Whether or not we'll be able to do that, I'm not sure, but that is my hope. Kind of the plan at the same time.
How about you?
My
Out of my way. Let's do this! Time to steal the show. And that's that.
That divine skill being AoE is quite good. You know, turn this up. I think it should be fine if I have it at minus 23 as opposed to... up until for the past few days I've had the game audio at minus 25.5. I did that after the first day where it was really hard to hear me. You know, actually no, I'm actually gonna put it at minus 24 and then I'll see what it's like after stream today, or if somebody mentions that it doesn't sound good, and make adjustments from there. I prefer you're able to hear me even if I'm a little too loud than not be able to hear me at all. Inferno Axe, huh? Okay. It's not terrible. It's not as good as the axe I'm using. It's not very good on Ophelia as well because she's using an axe that boosts her elemental attack, so. Ooh, double Kates. In that case, let's go ahead and use... What's the souls? We have ×5 wind for the large one. Let's go ahead and use that.
Take this!
Good, we got the Kates. That's going to be a big boost of experience and job points.
What's this? No good.
Which is exactly what I want. And... she can't really do much here.
Have at you. Come if you dare.
Blinds are kind of annoying.
I'll not be defeated. You'll be all right now.
My turn.
I'll not
I
be
found though that
defeated.
that's the best way to take out those Kates is to
Let
use
me
items.
go.
Magic items, the soul stones. If you try to take them out normally, unless you're just like way over their level or you get really lucky, you'll probably miss and then they'll run away immediately and you don't get the experience from them.
No good.
So Primrose will definitely gain a level, maybe even 2. Yep, that's what I thought. Look at those job points too, 676. Unfortunately, I actually didn't break one of the enemies. I probably should have done that. You get bonus experience if you break. I can't remember if it's like, I think it's like 10% extra or something like that. So I should have done that. That was my fault. That'd have been even more experience, but I was just too excited that we found double Kates and were able to kill him. Calming Stone. How many of those is that now? Only 2. I really do want a ribbon of some sort. I don't know if that type of accessory is in here, but like ribbon from the Final Fantasy games where, you know, it prevents all status effects.
Out of my way.
If possible, I would love to get something like that. Whoa.
I'll not
Leave
be
her
defeated.
alone.
Let me heal you.
It's so
I'm
rude
ready.
to do that. I could be analyzing them, but I think I'm gonna try doing
Ice.
AoE damage first with
Winter and
magic.
Shard.
The battle is truly joined. Come if you dare.
It's a bunch of enemies, though.
Too slow. Too slow.
How is he dodging? He's not even set up for dodge.
Too slow.
That's weird.
I am ready.
Actually.
Oh, Don't mind me.
Oh, they're with the dark. Okay.
Victory shall be mine.
They have like no HP though. I'm guessing this one right here is the only thing that has any sort of HP. It's also the only one that seems to be able to do any sort of damage.
Too slow.
My turn now. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Okay, knife
Victory
works. What
shall
about
be mine.
axe? Axe works. Okay.
My turn. There.
Well then, prepare yourself. Oh, sacred light.
I'm just gonna go ahead and analyze this and figure out what its last weakness is.
I'm ready. Oh, don't mind.
Fire. Okay.
Have at you. Come if you dare.
Out of my way. Let's do this.
I am ready.
Ah! Well then. Oh,
Alright, this thing has a lot of HP.
Have at you. I'm made. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Protective bracelet. I don't know if I've gotten one of those. Oh, I'd have. Oh, okay, it's one of these, 50 to physical and elemental defense. Now the question is, will there be a boss? Because there's not a boss every single time. There, we're good friends now, aren't we? What?
May I have this dance?
Huh. So we've explored the quicksand caves, but... I'm gonna count it as not fully explored because this dude is kind of weird in here. I don't know what he's up. I don't know what he's up to. I'm assuming it's for some quest, but I don't know.
my turn now. You'll be over it now.
I am ready.
Let's go ahead and use a boost to finish it. Analyzing him. More that thing.
There.
I am ready.
The battle is truly joined. I will cut you down.
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and heal with Ophelia here.
Let your wounds be healed. Well then, prepare yourself.
My turn. Let's do this. Time to steal the show.
How did that one live? There we go.
The thrill of the fight.
Well, I have a feeling we're probably going to be back here for some reason, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and go do Primrose's Chapter 3. Yep, you had business here, Primrose. So, heeding the words of the dying crow, you have come home to Noblecourt, where you hope to find the truth that has eluded you for so long. The story so far. In the town of Stillsnow, Primrose got her first taste of revenge. There, she struck down the left wing of the crow, driving the dagger engraved with her family's words into his breast. Faith shall be your shield. The words had served her well. Now, two remain. The man with the mark on his right arm, and the foulest bird of all, with the mark on his neck. Go home to Noblecourt, she was told. There you will find the truth you seek. But will this truth bring her peace or further pain? And so, after too many years, Primrose comes home. What I have a feeling it's going to bring her pain. Just, you know, based on how this game is going. How long has it been? When I left, I thought I would never return to this place. The crow said I would find the truth here. But what truth was he speaking of? Two more men, bearing the mark of that foul bird. My search continues here. Look, that young lady. Is that not Lady Primrose? You're seeing things, friend. House Azelhart is nothing but a memory now. Right, of course. You need to drag up old ghosts. There's plenty enough going on in the present. Just look. What's happening over there? Darling, please, open your eyes. No, say it is not so. Crying shame, that. And just as his business was starting to take off. Rumor has it he voiced his displeasure with his lordship a bit too loudly, if you catch my meaning. Isn't it if you catch my drift? But okay. That's why I keep my mouth shut, lest I end up dead on the street like that poor sod. A murder? In Noblecourt, of all places? When I was young, Father in the city watch saw that hardly a crime was committed here. What has become of this place since I left? Move out of the way, you slack-jawed fools. We're here by express order of his lordship to inspect the scene. Now clear out, lest we toss you in the gaol for impeding the investigation. The Lord's own guardsmen are investigating the crime? Where's the city watch? I know that man. He is one of Father's trusted friends. Ravello Forsyth, Lieutenant Commander of the City Watch. At least, he used to be. So he was spared the wrath of the crows, at least. Well, it looks like we need to go and talk to him. A raven from Still Snow, sir. I fear the tidings are ill. Master Rufus is, So the left wing has been clipped. It was the Azelhart girl that did the deed, you say? So she still lives, after all. Huh. Guess we'll just have to do something about that. Mark my words. The Azelhart line ends here. You can try to do something about that, and I'm going to try to not let you do something about that.
Could it be?
Lady Primrose? Is that truly you, Lady Primrose? I know that
Impossible.
voice. From a lifetime ago.
Primrose.
Do mine eyes see true? You have grown lovelier than I ever could have dreamed, Lady Primrose.
Simeon.
Where have you been all these years? Not here, that's for certain. You know I always wanted to run as fast and as far as I could from this stuffy old town. So I set out on a journey across the realm. And yet, no matter how far I traveled, I could not escape the pain of losing you. These days, I make a living as a playwright of sorts. I pen dramas and tragedies for the stage. You always did have a way with words. I swore I would never return to this place. Then, one day, I felt an odd yearning. And no sooner do I arrive than I am reunited with you. Fate is a mysterious thing, is it not?
Primrose.
But enough about me. Where have you been all these years, my love? What do I even tell him? There's not a thing I can say without sullying his memories of me, forever. My
I'm
apologies.
sorry.
That was too forward of me. You needn't say a thing. Besides, I can imagine all too well without hearing a word. Life has not been kind to you, and though you have grown all the more beautiful through the hardships you no doubt suffered. It still pains me that you had to suffer them. Simeon's gentle words stirred something in Primrose, a feeling she had not felt in many years. For the first time in what seemed like forever, she felt somewhere deep in her heart a measure of peace. He is too kind to me. He always was. Wait, what are you two doing loitering about? That looks like a spot of trouble I'd just as soon avoid. Come, my lady. Let's find somewhere we can chat in private.
again. It brings back so many memories. Memories of my childhood days in this town. I could never understand why my father was so strict with me. I was always running off to the gardens for a good cry.
And that was where I would find you. And find an excuse to shirk my duties as gardener's apprentice. I wanted nothing more than to spend time with you. To be a part of your world. Little lady, why do you cry so?
What?
We couldn't help but be drawn to one another, like the bees drawn to the nectar of the fragrant blooms. You were always penning poems for me. Your words, your songs, gave me comfort and solace. In the darkest days after I lost Father, you would sing them for me over and over.
To tell the truth, Primrose, I left this town to search for you. I tried so many times to forget you, to accept that you were gone. Yet time and again, I found myself reciting the poems I had written you. Can you forgive me, Primrose?
There is nothing to forgive. It was all so very long ago. I too have moved on from those days. I have found my own reason to go on.
And when the moon waxes full and bright in dark heaven, and stars glitter worlds away from earthly sorrow, would that sleep hold you in her soft embrace. Then shall my eyes close, lips open in prayer, for it is only in dreams that we may meet again.
Simeon.
And then there was silence. In that moment, there was nothing that words could convey.
Lady Primrose, I intend to remain in town for some time yet. I still have not forgiven myself, knowing that I could not do more for you. It tortures me to this day. If there is any way at all, in which I can be of service to you, my lady, you need only say the word.
Thank you, Simeon. Enough distractions. I must find the men marked by the crow. But where to begin?
So this is where you were born and raised. It is. Though much has changed in the past 10 years. The people, the town. It seems like this lord we've been told about has a lot to do with that. Yes. And none of the changes have been for the better. This was a happier place when I knew it. It was peaceful and prosperous. My father was a strict man, but he was respected and loved by the people. I would very much like to see your town as it once was. If only I could have shown it to you, how proud I was of where we lived. Oh, Primrose. Okay, so I can learn her bewildering grace now. what's our last one? For 3 turns, skills performed by a single ally that usually target one foe will affect all foes. This is what I want for making money. Basically, I use this. This will not affect divine skills. Darn it! Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say, you could use that, and then you could use Bilfagang's Bounty and make a whole bunch of money, but Bilfagang's Bounty is a divine skill. That's so annoying. Okay, what's that encore skill? Once per battle, upon being incapacitated, you will recover 25% of your HP, or your maximum HP. Alright, well... do that. Let's go ahead and save, and then we'll go ahead and go to the point in town we need to continue the story. Have I finished your quest by chance? Or can I lure you? I can't, but you are a luckless sellsword. Sorry, Sweet Tooth, I'm gonna try this dude out. I know where you are, so I might come back for you if I decide that you're still better than this guy.
Farewell.
Jeffrey, I will return.
What?
What's this? Are my eyes to be believed?
How
Lady,
could this?
are you Jeffrey's? It has been too long, Master Forsyth.
Lady Primrose.
Too long indeed. We all knew you would grow to be a great beauty, but even still, I feel as though I am standing before a vision of a vision from the heavens. It brings me great joy to know you are well, my Lady Primrose. As it does me, to see you hale and hearty, Master Forsyth.
Thank the gods.
Age has stooped my back and blurred my eyes, but just seeing you before me, I thank the gods for blessing me with long life. You flatter me over much, my good sir. I was just paying Jeffrey a visit, as I do from time to time. You should do the same, Lady Primrose. Let your father bask in your beauty as well.
No.
I cannot face father, not yet. Before that, there is something I must do. I am sorry to hear it, my lady. But where have you kept yourself all these years? There are many here who would have been more than happy to take you in. I have been on a journey of sorts. If you must know the truth. Forgive me.
Sorry.
I had no idea you had suffered through such dark days. You did well to endure and return to us, Lady Primrose. I endured only because I must. I must learn the truth behind Father's death. And I have my revenge upon the bastards who took him from me. Master Forsyth, is there nothing you can tell me? There was a time when I, too, spared no effort in trying to unravel the secrets behind Lord Geoffrey's murder. But in the end, I was left wishing I never had. My lady, I urge you to tread lightly. This business will be the death of you if you do not watch your back. I am ready for whatever may come.
I know what I must
Very
do.
well. Come with me, and I will tell you what I know. I'm back, Anna.
Oh?
I was wondering what was keeping you here. Pray tell, who is this beauty you brought with you? Lady
It's not
Primrose.
possible.
My, but I never. And so beautiful a woman a woman grown. Pinch me, my dear. I must be dreaming. I thought the same myself. Now, what say we share a cup of tea? And so, from that dark day onward, the balance of power here in Noble Court shifted, and shifted dramatically. Under Lord Geoffrey's stewardship, House Azelhart was the most prominent of all the great families. Working closely with the city watch, he took it upon himself to uphold the peace and keep the people happy. Crime of any sort was nigh unheard of. Oh, what happy days those were. Though those with the wont to do ill deeds might have found it a bit stifling. But it matters little. Those times of peace and security are all but a dream now. In the chaos and disorder that followed the fall of House Azelhart, a group of men seized power. They called themselves the Obsidians. They began their operation peddling illicit tinctures back when your father still lived. Working in the shadows, just out of sight of Geoffrey's watchful eye, they made one shady deal after the next, filling their coffers and making powerful friends. Swayed by the influence of their coin, countless once lawful men cast their lot with these villains. And the ones that didn't? Captain Albus commanded the city watch in those days. Maybe you remember him. He was Lord Geoffrey's right hand, and the most just and honorable man I've been privileged to know. Unfortunately, his code of honor put him at odds with the Obsidians, and so they took action. Murdered, like my father.
And then...
Absent his leadership, the city watch collapsed, and the Obsidians seized power with the greatest of ease. I spent years trying to follow the trail of corruption, to find who it led to, where the blood money flowed. In the end, I found that I was up against an opponent too evil. I have faced innumerable threats to my own life. Two of my cohorts from the Watch, who worked tirelessly to help me try to track down the truth, were murdered in cold blood. Honor and justice are long dead here, never to return. I'm an old man now, and I grow weary of this battle. I am but a minor landowner with no influence of which to speak. All I can do is bring flowers to Geoffrey's grave. There's nothing more I can do for him, or for you. And so I beg of you, Lady Primrose, leave this place. Trust me, my lady. Were your father here, he would say the same. Yeah, unfortunately, buddy, that's not gonna happen. I beg to differ, Master Forsyth. Were my father here, this is what he would say.
Faith shall be your shield.
Mayhap you are right. Mayhap I have only twisted my memories of Jeffrey to ease my regret at my own cowardice. Forgive me, my lady. I do you a dishonor. I know where the Obsidians make their headquarters in town. I will take you there.
Lady Primrose.
I'll wait for you here, my lady. Pray tell me whenever you are ready to depart. I will be ready to depart after I save, so I don't have to go through that again. Oh, and after I hear this banter. Honor. Tell me, Ulbrich, what does honor mean to you? A simple question, but one with no easy answer. For me, it is using my blade to protect others. There is naught else I can offer. Sometimes I think you're too humble for your own good. No matter how lofty our aspirations, in the end, we can only do what we are capable of. Better than to make ourselves the best that we can be, than dream in vain of saintliness. Well said. That's what I'm trying to do. Improve myself, so I can do more. Especially since I met you. You are a true inspiration, you know. Hey gods, I hope I'm not blushing again. Oh my god, more banter, jeez. Time for some breaking and entering. Indeed. Think you can pull it off? Therein. It does not matter if I can or not. The fact is, I must. I've thought about giving up more than once. I've wondered what sort of life I could live if I chose a different path. But each time I do, I can't imagine what the future would look like. This is all I know. If you say so. So if you're trying to talk me out of avenging my father, that's not it. I just know how easy it is to screw things up if you don't stay calm. So don't go losing your head in there, okay? Stay calm. I'll remember that. Thank you, Therion. Anyone else? Anyone else? No? Okay. Okay, just checking. This is the Den of the Obsidians. You have my gratitude, Master Forsyth. I cannot guarantee your safety, should you choose to go forward, my lady. Nor would I ask you to.
Lady Primrose?
You mean to avenge Jeffrey's death, do you not? I do.
I'll do what I must.
It has been my sole reason for living all these years. Very well. In that case, Lady Primrose, pray allow this old man to accompany you. There was a time when I too vowed I would see justice served. For so long, I had abandoned hope and lost my way. But reuniting with you, it has lit the path before me anew, as if the light of the flame shined upon us. Well, we do have the flame bearer with us. I realize now that, for all I have learnt over the years, I still know nothing of true bravery. Master Forsyth. If your faith will be your shield, Lady Primrose, let me be the sword at your side. Sir, Lady Hazelheart comes calling. Does she now? How thoughtful of her to save me the trouble of hunting her down myself. It's all playing out just as the boss said. Which reminds me. Wasn't he supposed to be joining us? On that matter, sir, I'm afraid there's been a slight change of plans. He left a message. It appears there are some preparations he would see to first. That's our boss. He's always had a flair for the dramatic. Sir? No doubt he's preparing a welcome party of his own. My Lady Hazelheart. 'Tis a pity you'll not live to see it. For the right wing will snuff the life out of you right here. So that guy's with us, but I don't know. It didn't look like he's with us actually. Ooh. Elemental hat, huh? Oh, I need to charge my battery. Let me plug this in. There we go. We'll give it a try. I may regret that, because lowers her defense and her dodge, or her evasion, but we will see how it works out. What a lovely mansion this person lives in.
I'll not be defeated.
All these monsters in here and everything.
How about you? Come if you dare.
I am ready. Oh, don't mind me. I am ready. Oh, don't mind me.
Wind. Oh. That's unfortunate.
Mercy.
I'll do my best. You'll be all right now.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way. Now then.
The winds of fortune howl.
Nice.
I am ready. Fire. Burn strong.
Well then. You'll be all right now.
Okay, that hit hard.
Let's do this. Time to steal the show.
I am ready.
Yeah, of course she
Well
misses.
then, let your wounds be healed.
Now then.
Jeez.
Out of my way.
I am ready.
Man, that stampede hit hard.
And that's that.
And even though 2 of them leveled up, I still probably need to heal after that. Is there anything over here, like secrets? No, okay. Okay, so I can't go out there. I'm still gonna check around these little corners, see if I can't find anything
I'll
that's like
make
a
this
secret.
quick. There.
I am ready.
Well then, let your wounds be
I
healed.
hate when Ulbrich doesn't go really early, because then I can't get up
The battle is
insight and I have to waste time healing with Ophelia instead of
Come if you dare.
attacking with her. Oh, hey Slayer, grats. What ended up doing the trick for you? Just leveling up and getting better gear, or did you actually find out like a strategy that ended up working out for you in the end?
There. The battle is truly joined.
So it's just the level. You just need to gain a few more levels. I mean that can happen. I mean it's an RPG, so I'm wanting to do some of the bonus dungeons, and I want to collect the last 4 secret jobs, but I was way too low level to do that, so I decided to go ahead with all the chapter 3s, and I'm going to be doing that later today. I should be good enough, but at least when we went to the War Dancer one a couple days ago just to check it out, it was like level 50 requirement,
May the sacred flame
so I
shine
may
forth.
still be too low for that, but I'm still going to give it a try once I'm done with this.
I am ready.
Oh yeah. I think another good thing to do if you're really having trouble, I've had to use it a few times. I actually fought a boss the other day that was quite difficult, and I needed to use a thief to keep him debuffed from the majority of the fight. That ended up being kind of like what helped me beat it.
Oh, don't mind me. I am ready.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
So whose chapter are you going to next,
Out
or
of
are
my
you finished with
way.
all the chapter 2s now? Are you ready for like chapter 3 content?
I'm ready. Time to steal the show. Don't start things you can't finish.
You gonna do Cyrus? I think for him, you're also going to want some AoE healing. If I remember correctly, the boss you face with him deals a lot of magic damage. Oh, that's right. He is in the same town, isn't he? I went in order of their levels, so like whichever one was higher level. I did the lower level ones first, and then moved on to the higher level ones as I went. Certainly didn't have to do it that way. That's just kind of how I decided to go about doing it. So I've been doing chapter 3, and that's probably how I'll do chapter 4 as well.
Try this.
I am ready.
I'll do my best. Let your wounds be healed.
How about you?
We'll work a little another turn before they come back up, so I can go ahead and attack with him. And I want to, instead of doing damage here, I want to analyze these things.
Oh, don't mind me.
I'll do my best. Ha-ha! May the sacred flame shine forth.
How
Are
about
they
you?
weak to axe? That's the question.
Come if you dare. Ah! Oh. Ha! Ah!
You know,
ready.
I really want to break them, but I want to figure out what their last weakness is.
Don't mind
It
me.
is axe, okay. Doesn't matter because now they're all probably gonna die.
You? Time to steal the show.
Oh, I missed one, and it didn't even kill them all. Well, never mind
Well
then.
then. You'll be alright now.
The battle is truly joined. I will cut you down.
My turn.
There. How about
I'll do that. Oh, sacred light.
Things had more HP than I thought they did.
I am not made for such battles.
Oh yeah, we're at 47 and 48. I think we're gonna be good for the bonus dungeons content. I would hope we are good for it. How do I get that? Oh, it's over here, okay. Ugh, I gotta get rid of that Nightbot. I don't really like it.
Out of my way.
there?
You'll be alright now.
I am ready. Oh, don't mind me.
Victory. Come if you dare.
How's the audio level sound though?
Out of my
Slayer
way.
between like my voice and the game. I increased the game volume by 1.5 decibels just to see how that goes. I can increase it even more if it's too low and see if and balance it out.
Let your wounds be healed.
Cursed
I am
witchery.
ready. Oh, don't mind me.
Out of my way.
I am ready.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
Let's do this. Time to steal the show.
Man, that enemy combination was kind of
Where's the
annoying
nearest
with all the blinding, and then they were fast, so I was missing. Couldn't hit him at all. I wonder, I think I see, yeah. Thought I saw something like that. Oh god, it's similar enemy combination. Let's go with merchant trade winds thing, a trade tempest.
Over here.
I am ready.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
Now then. Come if you dare.
I'll do my best. Yeah.
Try this.
I gotta figure out that guy's last weakness.
Now then.
I am ready.
I'll do
And
my
of course I
best.
say that and then I go and deal damage instead.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
I am ready.
Well then. You'll be all right now.
Out of my way. Let's do this. Time to steal the show.
Man, Aber's Reckoning is so good.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Okay. Let's go ahead and heal. Let's check our skills here. Do we have anything we can learn? So here's the question. Do I want to save up to learn... What was that? Sealed to Gaze Seduction? See, it doesn't affect divine skills, so I almost want to just go after these instead. I can probably grab 2 of them right now. So we'll do Fire and Blizzard. Do that. Oh, you mean on the what it looks like on the mini map? Sure. So the 2 sort of icons I found are this sort of icon right here. If you see where I have over the Cave of Origin, I mean this one is connected to a story, but the icon is the same. It's this little, I guess like a little mountain looking thing with a little entrance hole in it. And what you'll want to do is when you're walking out, like right here, say the Western Flames Grace Wilds, right? This isn't connected to a town, but this has the Hoarfrost Grotto in it. This is a side dungeon. A little mini dungeon is what this is. Another possible way it looks is like this. The Hollow Throne here in the Flatlands. This is also an icon for a dungeon. And so basically any side dungeon or mini dungeon is going to be any of these little dungeons that aren't connected to a town. Because the ones that are connected to a town are almost always, so far at least, have always been part of a story. So you just want to look for these like while you're out in the exploring all the different areas. Not every area has one, but usually every other area there's one. So like there's not one here in North Boulder Fall Pass, but when you move up to the West Swarkey Trail, you have the Path of Beasts. And then if you go here to North Swarkey Trail, there's not one again. But when you move out to Western Flames Grace Wilds, there is one. So it's usually like every other area, there's a bonus dungeon. You just gotta kind of look for them that way. Hope that answers your question.
You're a stubborn